All right, so we're going to begin our meditation, and during this time, if you need to move, simply move. And we're going to get ourselves in a nice, comfortable position. And our backs are straight, but not tense, right? We want to be relaxed, but we want to keep a nice straight back so that we don't get sleepy. Of course, you can do this lying down as well at different times, but know that you might fall asleep, for sure. Good. Some people like to place the tip of their tongue right behind their teeth. And you can still swallow as normal, and you can practice with that or experiment with that. You might enjoy that. And some people like to put their hands on their lap with their left hand down and their right hand on top, and their thumbs kissing. So experiment with that. You decide where you'd like to have your hands. And once again, at any time, if you'd like to move, just simply move. I invite you to close your eyes. And I invite you to listen to the sound of my voice and allow it to relax you, knowing that at any time, if you need to come fully alert, that you'll be able to do so both easily and effortlessly. We take this time to meditate and to relax, and we know that it's good for our body, it's good for our mind, it's good for our emotions. Because so often we are inundated with all the media, screen time, books, everything, or just inundated with our own thoughts. So we're going to take a few minutes just to relax and be with ourselves. And of course we know that our minds think, that's what they do. So we allow our thoughts to come in and out. We just don't get stuck on the thoughts. We don't give them too much attention. We just allow them to come in and to come out. We're going to begin our relaxation today by focusing on the top of our head. And as we focus on the top of our head, we notice that we have probably a bit of tension there. So we can allow the top of our head to relax. Our skull relaxes. We imagine that every hair follicle on our head relaxes. As we bring our attention into our face, we can allow our forehead to smooth out. We can allow our eyes to relax. There are so many little muscles around our eyes that if we just give these muscles the directive, they'll relax for us. We allow our cheeks to relax. We bring our attention into our jaw. Now our jaw can definitely carry some tension. So with a nice breath, allow your jaw to relax. Good. Imagine your tongue can relax. So our entire face and our head is relaxed. We can imagine this relaxation as a warm, river of relaxation that can begin going down our neck. Allowing the inside of our throat to relax and our neck to relax, the muscles in our neck. The relaxation can now go into our shoulders. And definitely our shoulders carry some tension. So just allow your shoulders to relax, your muscles to relax. Bringing this river of relaxation down into your arms, your upper arms, through your elbows and your forearms. Allowing the relaxation to pool now in your hands. Taking a nice conscious breath as we inhale and exhale, sending relaxation into our hands. And you may notice that your fingertips tingle, or your palms or fingertips pulse. This is the energy in your body. Very simply allow them to relax. Bring your attention now back to your neck and your shoulders. And allow this relaxation to go in your chest and your upper back. Allowing the broad muscles of your chest and your upper back to relax. As the relaxation goes into your stomach and your lower back. And while you're here, imagine that you can allow all your internal organs to relax. If that was possible, if you could allow your internal organs to relax, how would that be? The relaxation now moves into your hips. Now into your legs, your upper legs. You may notice that your legs get a little bit heavier. And you may notice that you can feel the surface for which you're sitting on. Just notice. As the relaxation goes down into our knees. And I invite you to send a little bit of breath down into your knees. And into your lower legs, both your shins and your calves. Your legs are getting heavier as they relax. The relaxation goes now into your ankles, into your feet. Wonderful. And it's as simple as sitting and listening to the sound of my voice. You're doing just fine. You can't do it wrong. You simply need to sit and relax. Now I invite you to imagine this relaxation goes in the opposite direction. The relaxation goes up your feet, your lower legs and your knees. Totally relaxed now, your upper thighs, your hips, calm and relaxed, comfortable. Your stomach and your lower back, any tension just washes away now as the relaxation goes into your chest and upper back. your shoulders, your arms. Good. Your neck and your head. Your whole body is relaxed now, and you may notice that you're comfortable or not. Know that, once again, that you can't do this wrong. I'm going to count from 10 down to 1. And when I get down to 1, we're going to take a little journey. 10, 9, getting more and more relaxed, deeper and deeper. 8, you're doing perfectly. 7, deeper and deeper. 6, more and more relaxed. 5, we're about halfway there. 4, good. 3, 2, just about there. And 1, wonderful, relaxed, calm, tranquil. I invite you to envision a beautiful lake scene. This lake is going to be for you and you alone. And the brilliant thing about this lake is that it has everything that you like and nothing that you don't. There's absolutely nothing here that can harm you. And by that I mean there's not mosquitoes, there's not any sharp thorns, or anything else that might get in the way of your absolute and total comfort and relaxation. I invite you to picture the lake in front of you. Imagining the trees around it. Imagining any flowers. Imagine what the surface of the ground is like. Is it soft dirt? Is it moss? Is it grass? Once again, this is your special place. And as you're noticing your special lake, you notice that there's birds. You can hear the birds. You notice that there's a gentle breeze. You may even be able to hear the leaves gently rustling in the breeze. It's the perfect temperature for you. It's the perfect amount of sun, balanced with the perfect amount of shade. Good, and you notice before you that there's a path. It's a beautiful path that's easy to walk on. Imagine that you begin walking on this path, and it begins going around the lake. There's something that you notice. You notice that your walking is absolutely effortless, as if you're gliding across the earth, one step in front of the other. Feeling so peaceful, so calm in your beautiful, beautiful surroundings. One step in front of the other, as if you're gliding over the earth. You notice that your body moves with ease. That there's a flow, a gentle flow to your movements. The air feels just beautiful against your skin as it gently blows your hair back as you move. As you continue walking around the lake, you notice that there's a path that leads down to the lake. And when you're ready, turn down that path and come to the edge of the lake. Good. In this beautiful spot, you decide to have a seat and relax. You may have a blanket, you may have a chair. You decide. You may have both. And when you're ready, take a seat next to your lake. And as you look out over the water, you realize that the water has something to say to you. As if there's a message in the lake that's for you and you alone. And you realize that this is your lake of encouragement, your own special, magical lake of encouragement that's for you and you alone. And as this recognition sinks in, you allow yourself to remain relaxed. And there's a sense of joy that washes over you. There's a message here that's for you and for you alone, and it's your own personal encouragement. It may come in the form of words. It may come in the form of a feeling or an image. So as you're sitting by your lake, I invite you to gently ask in your mind what my encouragement is, or better yet, what is my encouragement? And I'm going to remain quiet for a moment or two while you allow that message to come in. So once again, you're going to simply ask, what is my encouragement? And be quiet and let the answer come to you in any form that it feels it can, or that's best for you. We'll begin the silence now. Really good. So your self-encouragement may be a sentence, it may be a word, it may be an image, it may simply be a feeling. Wonderful. You realize that it's now time to get up and move back along your path. So when you are ready, I invite you to gently get up from your seat next to the lake, and in your mind begin moving down the path. your movements once again flow. And you find such joy in this movement as you feel the beautiful air and sun on your face and your skin. There's a freshness to this place that makes you feel so alive and relaxed, present and comfortable. Good, moving back. Now I'm going to count from 1 to 10. And as I go up in the numbers, I invite you to listen to the numbers and gently become more and more alert, taking your time. When I reach 10, you'll remain relaxed, remain with your eyes closed for another moment. 1. You did beautifully. 2. Knowing that this is good for your mind, emotions, and body. 3. Taking the relaxation with you. 4. 5. That sense of encouragement. The feeling of encouragement comes with you. 6. Wonderful. 7. 8. Coming back. 9. And 10. We keep our eyes closed just for a minute, but begin gently coming back to the room. That might mean moving your fingers. It might mean moving your toes. Some people like to move their neck a little. Feeling better than you did before. Good. Taking a few deep breaths. And lastly, opening your eyes when you're ready.